Hey there, YouTube. Phoenix Destiny Kai here, bringing some gameplay slash a blind reaction to Doki Doki Literature Club. I have heard about this game for quite some time from a lot of people, and honestly, I'm going in blind for this one, and I have no clue what's going to happen. But I decided to give this gameplay a chance because, well, I'm honestly curious. That being said, this game should be interesting for better or worse. And for those that know what goes on in this game, please do not tell me anything other than small vague hints. That's all I ask. That said, let's get started. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? No. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and your consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh boy, already I'm getting a feeling about this game. Well, anyways. This game is not suitable for children or people who are easily disturbed. Viewer discretion is advised. Anyways, let's begin. My name is going to be my usual name, Leonhardt. Okay, here goes. Oh wait, how do I auto this thing? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were little ones. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would go over sleep more and more frequently, and quite frankly, I was tired of getting her up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, honestly, I'm thinking about running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let Sayori catch up to me. Seriously, how do I change the... How do I change the, how do I change the... I'm not going to do female voices in this game for obvious reasons. But I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Yeah, maybe. Only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Like, seriously, what in the world? How are you this sleepy? I mean... No, it kind of isn't. I mean, if you oversleep, that's your own fault. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I kinda don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Whatever you say. Goodness, this girl. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. A club? Well, I mean, I guess I haven't really given it that much thought. But then again, I'm pretty sure I told you this already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Especially because they ain't got no Gundam-related stuff. I haven't been looking either. But whatever. Did I? Did I honestly tell you that? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. But she can't seriously be holding me to this. Can she? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. And sometimes Gunpla building. This girl. Alright. Yada yada daze. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy and if it gets you off my back. No promises, though. Also, welcome to the stream, future hero. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you at least that. Has my fingers tied behind my back. Crossed behind my back, rather. Oh boy, why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm honestly surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me kinda makes me want to Well, I'm sorry. I guess seeing her worry so much about me kinda makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does kind of exaggerate everything inside of her head. And as usual, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Goodness knows. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Although, why would I be staring at a wall? Like, is there something on the wall? Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out a few clubs. I guess I've got no choice but to start with the anime club. Hopefully I won't find any Sea Destiny haters here, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Sayori? Oh, she must have came into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm kind of the only one left here. Wait, when did that happen? No, you didn't. I wasn't spacing out. No, how can I be worse than you? I mean, I don't oversleep. You oversleep. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Know what? You have a club? Sayori. There is no way that I'm going to join your club. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. But not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to the anime club. Why do you care so much anyway? Okay, so you basically told a lie. Wait, cupcakes? Man, that is tempting. But, I'm sorry. Don't make promises you can't keep, and stop telling lies. Ain't good for you. I can't tell if she's really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Again, this is going to be one of those days, isn't it? Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? It better not have any coconut on it. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, goodness help me. I would honestly rather deal with the Titans at this point. I dejectedly follow her across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Told you, don't call me a new member! People will get the wrong idea! Eh? Wait, what? And what's wrong with that? I cannot think of anything in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Sorry. My bad. Oh, so your name is Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure kind of makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Looks like I found the tsundere of the group. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Oh, and Yuri's the, I think, purple-haired one? Nice to meet you, Yuri. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Natsuki I can sort of understand, and Sayori, I can heavily see it. Girl's too energetic for her own good. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Wait, see me again? When did she... Oh, wait. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Now that I think about it, she was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, bit of a triple threat. Basically, way out of my league. So having her smile at me, it really feels a little... Yeah, you too, Monica. Oh, I get a choice, huh? Again, Sayori, there better not be any coconut on those cupcakes. Whatever, I don't care which one of you gets them, just get them. I'm not real big on tea, Yuri, but I guess I wouldn't mind having a cup of Earl Grey. I hear it's a classic. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. She lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Well, I do like cats. And there's no coconut on it. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds like a pretty good cupcake. Oh, take one? Okay, don't mind if I do. She talks with her mouth full and is all ready to manage to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I gotta be careful about this. Wait, what? What's wrong, Natsuki? Oh, wait, she's waiting for me to bite into this, isn't she? Oh well. I guess I'll go ahead. Nom. Oh man, this icing is sweet and it's got a lot of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. There's not even any specks of coconut. It's like you know my taste. Thanks, Natsuki. Yep. Definitely tsundere. There's the line. It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah. Tsundere. Oh well, at least we already established that. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Alright. I give up on her weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a set of tea. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot next to the tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I guess there's an argument to be said there. I guess. Insulted, Yuri looks away. No, it's okay. I believe you. Honestly, a book, or at least reading some fanfiction with a good thing of tea, that honestly does sound like pretty good. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I do enjoy a good cup of tea. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. It's a little hard to say, but... Oh boy, I was afraid she was going to ask this. Something tells me I should not tell her that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't particularly joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here. So... Wow, I'm honestly surprised, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs around here, so why this one? Weren't you a leader of the debate team last year? You and me both. Seriously. Yeah, that does sound like a headache and a half. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm honestly surprised that there isn't more people in the club just yet. I wonder how long it's been active. It must be hard to start a new club. Yep, and I guess we're all in agreement of that. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I mean, I'm just a filthy casual who loves manga after all. What kind of things do I like to read? Well, I mean, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. At least not without sounding like I have a type preference. I mean, I've read Monster Musume some, I've read Black Lagoon some lately, and I even finished the Sekiri manga last year. All pretty good reads, but mostly these days I just read fanfiction. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she decides to clam up. Well, I mean, things can change. But don't ask me to read any Gundam manga because... yeah. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Goodness. Well, anyway, what about you, Yuri? Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Sounds like she'd be a fan of either Sword Art Online, or is it wrong... or rather, how not to summon a demon lord. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading, but I can sort of see her level of enthusiasm. I'm kind of the same way about, if I'm being honest, how Monster Musume turned out. Still waiting for a new chapter for that. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books and not particularly people. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh goodness, I'm already calling it. This girl is secretly a fan of Evangelion. Isn't it amazing how a writer so deliberate can can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Again, I wouldn't know. I don't read the mangas for a lot of things. Reading a lot of horror lately. Interesting. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. And I can't say I blame her. Again, I can kind of see that. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I can't help but feel like this is going to mean something later. Just because of how this stands out as a quote to me. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second, like she's trying to ask me something. So she likes cute things and she likes to write poems about cute things. Kinda reminds me of a certain Persona 4 Golden character. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. And there it is, the typical, I'm not cute! Natsuki, you really write your own poems? Well, honestly, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with me sometime? She averts her eyes, clearly shy. Nah, that's not very true. I mean, what? Are you not a confident writer yet? The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I guess it's kind of the same for Yuri. We all kind of have a moment of silence. They give her a look of, what are you talking about at Monica for the moment. Wait, everyone? Oh no, that means I have to write a poem. Goodness. Sayori, no. What? Why are you asking me? I can't do anything. I can't say no to that smile. But, hold on though, there's still one problem. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I'm really going to say it, aren't I? I never said that I would join. That was all Sayori's fault. She may have convinced me to stop by, but I never officially made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, well, you know, I kind of trail off. Oh no, all 4 of them are giving me the eye. What? No, hold on, it's not that bad! Of course, she's just indifferent. You all... You guys really wanted me to join? I don't know what to say. I think my defense just got crushed against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Darn you, Sayori! That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I guess I'll join. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Sayori, you so owe me a gunflaw later for this. Seriously. Didn't even want to join in the first place. Hey! What? That's because you're a tsundere, Natsuki. Thanks, I guess. This is the part of the story where I have like an inner monologue with myself, and I have like a moment of wisdom. Oh wait, she's looking this way. Darn it! I was so focused on thinking. Why are you giggling like that? Yeah. This girl really wants me to write a poem? I feel like I'm voicing my own inner thoughts here. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Already, the anxiety is welling up inside of me. And meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. No, Sayori, you've done enough damage for today. Oh, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. But that was just fine to me. I was always busy trying to get home so I could watch Gundam Wing anyway. Sure, might as well. And with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. I told you, no spoilers, chat. Seriously, chat, no spoilers. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Am I really going to be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? But, I don't know. Maybe something good can come from this. I mean, I might have the chance to grow closer to one of these 3 girls. Yes, 3. Seriously, Sayori, why'd you rope me into this? Alright, I guess I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm pretty sure that good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, so... all I'm going to say is, for the moment, we will be back after these commercial breaks. And now, back to the show. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so... wait, what? I don't see any... Laugh, Rain Cloud, Awesome, War... Oh, okay, there's the thing. I couldn't see. Let's see, what can I think of to start with? It's only the first page, but I only get these 10 words? I feel like I'm writing a haiku here. You know what? Let's start off with calm. Let's see. Calm goes with... You know what? Calm yet passionate. Let's see. Calm yet passionate. Calm yet passionate. He stands in... Oh, you know what? Calm but passionate. She stands in the ambient darkness. And the thing that was obvious about her was that she seemed rather... Well, she seemed like she had a rather powerful aura around her. Let's see. And on top of that, the one other thing I could figure about her is, for some odd reason, she seemed very captivated by the starscape. That said, as she was sitting there staring at the night sky, I couldn't help but think that for some odd reason, she felt like she was carrying some hurt. We'll be back after these commercial messages again. And we are back from this very long commercial break. I do apologize for that. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this poem, which I'm pretty sure is not going to have anything to do with any future events. Anyways. At the same time, she definitely seemed like she was pure. But at the same time, she oddly seemed a little silly also. But that being said, while she was also staring at the nighttime sky, I also noticed there was a few clouds out and about. And I don't know, looking at this girl for whatever reason gave me a feeling of, well, hope. So I decided in a rather calm way I would make my way up to her, because for whatever reason I decided that of all the things, well, I figured that my determination would shine through to be able to talk with her. So I come up. And I strike up a conversation with her, and eventually it led to us talking about, well, a notable dream that we had. One that was definitely laced with a good amount of imagination, but at the same time, we could not help but feel like there was a bit of a great destiny awaiting us. And the more I talked with her, the more and more I get a feeling of, well, she was rather at just peace with everything. And in a rather surprising moment, I witnessed her actually burst out into a song. A song that seemed like it came from the very depths of a great love that she had for something. But was that feeling true love? Was it something for her memories? Or was it rather a prayer? In any case, as the sun slowly started to rise, because as it turns out we've been talking for a long time, by the end of it, I couldn't help but feel a little sadness emanating from her. This girl that was at peace, but now she seems sad? I couldn't help but wonder, is it because her feelings was in disarray? And at the end of our conversation, as we parted ways, I couldn't help but have a strong feeling that this girl I talked to, she seemed like she was truly alone. Oh, hey there, Monica. Also, 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. I had like a brief little phone call. I don't know what that was about. But anyways. Nah, don't worry. It was nothing. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back here at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. And I was certainly not trying to stall for time. Natsuki, you're already starting to be a pain. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, clubs are honestly a nice place to hang out. Oh, please, Natsuki, it's not that serious. Wait, what? Natsuki, you have a manga collection in the club room? Natsuki finds herself stuck between Saint Monica and manga. Well, you're not wrong there. I mean, manga is a form of literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Poor Natsuki. Oh, it's you. Oh, she's not wrong on that, at the very least. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Or did you forget about what happened last year with those fireworks? No, you don't get to say You don't get to say that. I had to miss a Gundam Seed marathon because of you. Friends is kind of stretching it a bit, Yuri. Sayori, don't go saying anything strange. Oh, sorry. That's my phone ringing again. Yeah, that was another phone call. But anyways, continuing on. Hopefully there should be no more interruptions. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations she just put me into. Classic. Me? Well, don't keep us in suspense. Like, you know, what is it? Okay. Yeah, as usual. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is honestly kind of a surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big deal if you don't want it to be. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. This is... How was this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading that much. Huh. Well, thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read this. Now that everybody's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that does not seem to be the case today. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. I wonder what about. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. And meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Ugh, great. I'm missing 8th MS team for this. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me. But I'm kind of feeling sleepy for some reason. I could probably fall asleep right now and no one would be any the wiser. And I close my eyes and wind up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. Oh, that's how. Oh, sorry. I'm just checking out the options right quick. Let's see. Main menu, save game, load game history. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's how I do it. But I think for the time being, I'll just skip the text normally, so I can kind of read at my own pace. What's this? Sayori's really taking this seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Ugh. Man, I'm asleep over here, and even I can tell she just pulled something off weird. What that is, I have no idea. Find myself smiling in my sleep. In the end, Sayori is still Sayori. But therein lies the unexpected reason I kind of admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Don't scare me like that, girl! Seriously! You ain't sorry, you did that on purpose. Okay, so and you just go ahead and say it. It's my fault you people was in a conversation and you didn't even notice until I was nodding off. Besides, it's thanks to you guys I'm missing out on 8th MS team! Yeah, I know it's not the napping club, but come on. Does our school even have a napping club, now that you mention it? No, I'm not staying up late again. Are you sure that's something you want to tell me? Because I kind of value my Gundam marathons. No, I don't think I will ever get used to this. Don't say that so loud! Seriously! I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica had overheard that little outburst. Yeah, but still. I know. Yada yada. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Yeah, but therein lies the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. I don't want you to have to worry about me, and if that's the case, you're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Aha. So you accuse me of staying up late. What about you? You know, that's not very convincing. Why don't you just admit it? How many days this past week have you even gotten up on time? Oh. I knew it. Probably watching Magic Knight Ray Earth again. Nope. Not when you're making me miss my marathons. Can't even do that. Sorry. But not sorry. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face. Oi. What? Don't tell me you're actually looking all over yourself for... Mental facepalm counter 1. You were clearly in a rush this morning. I mean, look, your hair's even sticking out all around here. Oh, and also there, too. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. It's almost like your hair's trying to grow a tail, you know? Nope. Sorry, that excuse won't hold up. I ain't falling for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. What in the world? And there's even a toothpaste stain on your What were you up to, girl? No, I'm pretty sure they would notice that you had some Colgate on your collar. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Me, however, I have no such issue. Oh, that was literally the... And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think... No, rather, let me ask this then. What's your reason for not having a boyfriend yet? Not sorry. Trust me, you'll thank me later, kid. Starting to button it up from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, trust me, the guys will be all over you. What's so funny? Counter 1. And for those watching the stream, trust me, it makes a lot more sense if you're part of a Discord chat than I am part of. Don't say things like that! You'll make me feel weird about it, you idiot! Huh? I guess? Why is this one so hard to close? Wait, is this because... Okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? No, Sayori, you do not get to say eh. Seriously, we're not trying to have a normal date. We're not trying to have a normal day from High School DxD here. Oh, goodness, this girl. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Wait, what the heck are you smiling about? Like I said, we're not trying to have a DxD moment here. Don't say that out loud. Seriously. No, you do not get this. This girl. This girl. No. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see her blazer buttoned up like that? Wait, what are you... Well... What kind of logic is that you're even giving out? And also, given the size of them, I mean, goodness knows, I think guys will be all over you, but for a different reason. And why are you even saying that like it's a good thing? You know, the sad part, you're not wrong about that, but don't make it weird. Wait, what? But... Seriously, would you please stop saying all of these embarrassing things? Jeez, try acting your own age for once. Yeah, you did. Yada yada. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Fine, jeez. It's a deal. You and your ahahas. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Oh, and for those watching the stream, I do apologize if you hear a little bit of wind in the mic, but it's kind of hot in my room and I'm having my fan oscillate. You're doing it again, Sayori. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, hey, Monica's here. Eh? Counter 2. Monica suddenly calls out. The poems? Aw, nuts! I forgot about that! Oh, dang it, I forgot about that! I had to spend a long time on mine, if only because of dinner. Yeah, same. Failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Yeah, no, I didn't forget. I mean, how could I forget? I had to take a while to work on mine because I was eating some Wendy's. Oh, I'm sorry, some Mendy's. I keep forgetting in worlds like this you can't use the actual name. Yeah, I was eating some Mendy's last night. My relaxation ends. I cannot believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see her pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. And naturally, I do the same. Goodness knows I know my paper must look a mess. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, Sayori's annoying, so she's immediately out. Natsuki is too much of a tsundere, so no thank you on that front. Yuri seems like she was oddly passionate about this sort of thing. But then again, Monica does... Out of all these girls, I do know Monica the best. Even if it wasn't for that long of a time. Yuri or Monica? Yuri or Monica? Well, I guess it's time to do the smartest thing that every great man has done ever once in his life. Flip a coin. Heads, it's Monica. Tails, it's Yuri. Here goes. And the result is... Okay. It's Tails, so I guess I'm going to show it to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I ought to start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair and unbiased. Uh-oh. Does she not like it? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Is everything okay, Yuri? No, it's fine. Don't worry about forcing yourself. Need to put your thoughts into words? Oh, so you do that too. Yeah, it's my first time writing a poem for this place. I mean, I've written a few before, but I never was one with rhymes. Yeah. Why do you ask?